Space AIDS, ladies and gentlemen.
Space AIDS.
Hey kids, how's it going?
Hey up.
Dom Giles here, and him.
The Kenny Giles, the TheKastianBlake, and the only Dom. It's only Dom Giles, whatever.
No, it's just only Dom Giles.
Oh, you've changed it now.
No, the "It" was the name of the video. My thing was only Dom Giles.
Right.
The videos I was making were called "It's Only Dom Giles."
Right. I've never understood his thing, and he's my brother.
The correct inflection of it is not either. By the way, it's not the only Dom Giles like that. It's like, oh, it's only Dom Giles. Yeah. That's the correct. It's a disappointment. Say it with disappointment. That's the correct inflection of
That's
my.
That's what we all say when we see it's Dom, and we just go, oh, it's Dom.
That's how she said it. Oh.
He's still breathing. That's a shame.
That's the correct inflection of my. Now that that's cleared up, Ken, where are we going?
I'm going to Bexhill because I'm running a cabaret show this evening.
Woohoo!
Which is hell. The company that I'm doing it with have been. It's been a fun time. I'm not going to say anything more than that. It's been great. I'm covered in grey stuff because I used some dry shampoo. Because though I washed yesterday, my hair's not particularly greasy, but I was like, I'll use some dry shampoo, make sure it's fine, and it's just made me grey. Even on my clothes, I'm just grey.
You're just really, really old.
I'm really old.
That's what I said, really, really old.
Anyway, so some of you may be wondering why we said Space AIDS. Just to clarify here, I just told Dom a story about me and my boss at work, Tom. We were discussing
Space AIDS.
We were discussing the other day how. The whole midichlorian thing.
Which was totally a thing all the way through Star Wars.
In Star Wars. Well, the whole midichlorian thing. We were discussing how, they say his midichlorian levels are high. His midichlorian cells are high. It's like, is it like in AIDS when you've got your T cells and your T cells are low? Is that like so is midichlorians Space AIDS? That would have been a different series of films, really. It's like, I can't even remember Anakin's mum's name. From
the writer of Rent comes Star Wars.
Space AIDS. Oh, I'm getting a phone call midway through this. So
phone call, intervention.
You carry on talking to them.
I'll carry on talking, but then I'm going to talk over a phone call. Let's listen to his phone call.
I did get your text. If you can bring it, that's great.
Really boring conversation.
I don't think you should need it.
So, what have you been up to? What's that? What have I been up to? Oh, well, let me tell you. I have been working with an H. Oh, I have to tell you that. Something that's amazing and makes me happy more than possibly anything else in the world.
If you don't bring it for the time being, because there should be a piano, and then bring it tonight, Is that alright?
Small person, Sprog,
Imogen,
camera thief.
We may be requiring
I have discovered,
to let you know in advance.
Because he's obviously learning to read. He's in halfway through school now, but he's been learning to read things, lots of things. But for some reason, in the last couple of weeks, when he comes to words like
we'll see how
when,
she's doing,
what,
if it's not working,
why, etc., he turns into Stewie Griffin. And I have no idea why.
Anyway.
Because he's never done it before.
Okay.
And I don't know, in fact, I'll wait for Kenny to finish the phone conversation, and then I will demonstrate. So if he'd hurry up and get off the phone, that'd be swell diddly.
Cool. See you soon. Bye.
TheKastianBlake, have I mentioned this to you before?
What's that?
The Sprog turns into Stewie Griffin when reading now. I don't know why, he's never done it. No. He's never done it before, but in the last couple of weeks, for whatever reason, when it comes to W words, he's pronouncing the H. So he has literally been going when and where and why. And what? Well, not quite that much, but yeah, any WH words, he's been pronouncing the H, which just makes me so happy. It's just, when.
That's an incorrect way of pronouncing things. That shouldn't make you happy.
When Biff and Chip. When Skip the dog, or whatever it's called in there. Is it Kipper?
I don't know.
I don't know what the dog in Biff and
Chip is called. I haven't read magic key books in like.
I forgot how good they were until reading them with James. I remember just last year when I was learning them, and.
Dear. So Space AIDS.
Sorry, back to Space AIDS. Sorry,
no. That's more than I could. All I can remember of the conversation, except we were saying it would be a different series. Yeah. No, sorry about that. That was a phone call about the cabaret. This thing is driving me up. And probably by the end of the day, either myself or other people will be dead. Just to let you all know.
I'm going to copyright this. I've thought of an awesome name for something. I haven't thought what it's going to be the name for yet, but it's going to be an awesome name for something. It could be like a song name or an album name or like a rapper name or word. Like it's shock and or.
What?
You know the expression shock and awe?
Yeah.
It's shock and then and/awe. Shock and awe.
That's one
Copyrighted it.
That's one of those ideas.
His evidence.
I think you should keep in your head.
Shock and awe. It's brilliant. Shock and/awe.
Post in the comments about how not brilliant that is.
It is brilliant. I thought I'm a genius. Let's be honest.
On the subject of
My genius?
no, of actually we weren't even on the subject of it, but on the subject of videos and stuff. I have no idea when I'm posting another video. I've had people asking me if I'm going to post another video, and I am probably at some point in the near future. Everything's been massively hectic. I've got auditions coming out of my arse.
But not forgetting, I don't suppose you watched my last video.
I did
No, you didn't watch my last video.
No,
in my last video, I made a bunch of promises that we're definitely going to have to keep.
What's that?
But basically, I was saying that we've not posted.
He's not made comments about made promises for me as well.
Yep,
Has it?
I made promises on your behalf, and on Smelly Emo sits in the back and sulks.com.
The troll in the loft. /org.
In his dead of misery.
He's net.
He's in on it too, but basically I've decided that, as I've said with this other thing we're going to do, that I'm not going to speak up in this video because it's going to be a surprise. Yeah. But among other things, I've decided that we're going to do starting next year. We'll carry on doing videos like this as and when, and if something specific comes up. One thing I'm thinking of doing is one thing I'm working towards is actually doing actual videos. Actually stuff like, or I actually plan them out, use more like an actual decent camera rather than just using the front of my iPhone.
Maybe script it.
Maybe perhaps script it, and then for the purposes of going completely off script, because that's always funnier. But so some script out some is, so make up some like stupid videos that amuse us mainly, and hopefully you'll find them funny too. But as well as that, just videos that we script, videos that we make together, as well as like it being a thing that we do do a thing between us. Because I think it'd be awesome. Because I'm hilarious, you try hard, and everyone laughs at Rory. So I think that would be, you know. What?
I don't know why we keep you around.
I have the iPhone.
You have the iPhone, that's why.
It's the best video out of our phones.
How will we do drive time?
Exactly. So what I'm thinking.
Is that still what this is called?
Yes, this is still drive time.
Drive time.
Although it's recently been pointed out to me that I nicked this off of some Dave show starring Robert Llewellyn or whatever.
Robert Llewellyn, yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, I didn't nick it from him.
No,
I thought of this off the top. I thought of this long before I was even driving.
He takes interesting, famous people around and drive around. We just babble at the
drive
camera.
around and talk absolute tripe. So
this isn't Bexhill.
It's St Leonard's. I'm close. I know where I'm going.
Okay.
Cut me some slack.
I'll just carve the slack, shall I?
Get out your slack carving knife.
Carve the slack and serve it up on a silver platter.
Right.
The slack sounds like something from a Dr. Seuss book. And here comes the slack with its legs all akimbo and monkeys all flying around being nimble.
This is possibly the most painfully longest video that we've actually made in drive time. Do you want to drive?
Yeah, but I don't know how.
Hurry up and learn.
I'm trying. I'm not even trying.
The other thing I've been doing, which you don't know anything about this.
This is the longest video.
This is the longest video we've ever done, but it's important.
It's going to be 15 minutes long.
Yeah. But the other thing, we should do that other thing that I talked about with you and
is this
Rory.
the thing that's the other thing? I'm not supposed to say
that's the other thing that I'm not going to mention.
That
thing that we're going to do, that's going to be a thing, it's going to be a weekly thing. I've replanned that, incidentally. The other thing is this videos that we're going to work on, and we're actually going to make videos and put time and effort into the videos rather than we'll put on a camera and go blah, 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 blah.
You know you're editing that though, right?
That's what I mean, yeah, I'll do all that.
We'll just turn up. I'm training to be and attempting to be a professional actor. All I need to do is turn up, read the lines, and leave.
That's fine. That's absolutely fine. So that's what I mean. Like we'll do that. You can help like write bits for it though. We'll come up with stuff, ideas, brainstorm. But I'm also working on improving my like personal vlogs, which I've not done in a little while, apart from the last one where I said about doing this other thing. You know, hell, even make like characters and stuff. Which, if I remember, in the 4th episode of It's Only Dom Giles,
I think you said in the first episode of It's Only Dom Giles.
I'm not sure. One of them I said like, oh, guess what? I've invented characters, which I did. I just never got round. I've still got those characters in my head. They're still things, but I don't think they're going to be. Well, they might be part of It's Only Dom Giles, but I might include them in other stuff because I came up with a bunch of ideas that I think are genius that I'm going to get round to doing. But I'm also thought of a way to improve my daily vlogs to make them less like I'm just waffling nonsense, and that people might actually want to watch them, which would be nice.
You couldn't make them any worse.
Get out of my car. Where's my James Bond eject button?
Says the guy who, you know, hasn't posted a video since, what, February?
Exactly, you suck.
No, I posted in June. Did I post in June? I reposted in June. I started
but
posting
everything,
again in
so
June.
much stuff I plan to do this year, and like, none of it. You know how people go out of their way to make, they make, at the start of every year, you make New Year's resolutions so that you have something that you know you can avoid doing and fail.
News resolutions.
New Year's resolutions. Resolutions.
Resolution.
New Year's resolutions.
You said news resolutions.
Yes, that's another thing. I want to start inventing words by just adding sentences into one noise.
That didn't even make sense, adding sentences into one noise. That doesn't make any sense.
It's better than what I was actually talking about. Makes more sense than that. Right, anyway, what were we talking about?
So basically, we have, this year has been a very unproductive year.
However,
actually, it's been a very productive year, but not a very productive year in the directions we were aiming them to be productive.
Thank you. So, yes, I'm going to carry on doing these videos as and when, but I'm actually going to start improving those immediately. I might even work on... I was bored and I've started putting together ideas to make an intro for our drive times. Yes, I have. So you'll be impressed when I get around to
If you're going to commit to an intro, we really need to commit to doing this at least once a week.
Yes, exactly. So, I drive you around all the time, so once a week isn't going to be hard.
The way this sun is shining, I look like my teeth are basically glowing here.
Oh!
I'm Ross from Friends! Do you remember that episode?
Classic. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to turn this off now because it's now like almost 12 minutes long, which is ridiculous. It's redonkulous,
right.
and I hate that expression.
You're allowed to put over 15 minutes out now.
I know, it's getting stupid. Nobody watches past 2 minutes.
Right.
Isn't that right, Sarah?
Sarah, that's right.
Who hates my videos because they're too long and stupid and I don't talk about anything which is completely true.
Charlie doesn't even watch mine.
Sarah used to watch mine. Carl Lipscomb at SH7, my future wife, is... he watches my videos. And to anybody else, everybody watching this video, I love your faces. In your faces. All over your faces.
I love your faces as well, but less so.
I will love you all over your faces.
I love all the people who used to watch my videos, but they don't exist anymore. So, but I still love them. And
people have actually asked me, people don't care about these daily vlogs, people have asked me for the next episode of It's on Dom Giles as well. Like, genuinely, people I haven't made up have asked me about, like, when the next one is. They're like, your daily vlogs suck, we want the next It's on Dom Giles.
Someone random came up to me in town the other day, and they know me through a friend, and they were like, when are you doing your next vlog? And I was like,
way!
What do you mean? And they were like, your vlogs, I used to watch them, and they've not been on. And I was like, huh? Really?
I found out Sam Erie watches my vlogs. Hi, Sam!
Sam Erie, I've not seen or heard from you in about 10 years. How are you doing?
I bumped into him in town with Mrs. Little. Mrs. Sarah Little and their squishy little baby. I don't know where Sam Little was. He was obviously at work or off about elsewhere. But I bumped into Sam Erie and other people. Anyway, so I'm going to sign this off now because it's just getting silly.
It's getting silly. It's like It's Only Dom Giles, but
get out, my
that's
It's raining. Ah! So I will sign off. So don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. I'm too busy concentrating on driving to point in the correct direction.
Oh wait, no.
Correct. I don't have annotations. Oh, I'm going to start adding annotations.
Oh, good.
I did actually. If you remember, I added an annotation.
I had an annotation in my Almerian Adventures series of vlogs. That was when I went to Almeria and didn't vlog. I did. I had a series of vlogs.
You did indeed.
That was the only time I ever had annotations.
But yeah,
the only time I ever had aspirations.
I gave up on life.
And then I gave up on life.
I'm start adding other stuff.
Vlogging.
Oh, that's why it's so hot in here. The heating's on. Stupid Rory. But yeah, so I'm going to start adding lots of stuff.
That'll do it. Why is it so hot? Oh, heat.
The heating's on. Okay. Anyway, I was signing off. So yeah, like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Go back and watch all of our other videos. Watch all his other videos. For what it's worth, since he's not posted any in 6 months.
I will post some. I'm sorry. It's just, I don't know.
He's not even sorry. He doesn't even love you anymore. He's cheating on you.
How? Well, yeah, I'm kind of cheating on them by going on to your thing and doing this. Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but this is a combined thing. I think it'll be really pretentious of us to make a separate channel for it, so we'll just carry on.
It's on your account, though.
Yeah.
So I don't get any kudos.
No, but we're directing them to your channel. And I think, as I say, if we made a separate channel for Drive Time with Dom Giles and Kenny, Giles. I think that'd be really pretentious and retarded.
With the ellipsis in between. With Dom Giles and Kenny Giles.
You're damn right. I love ellipses.
You're an idiot.
Why is Harry Potter in a doctor thing?
Because he has still
Harry Potter's a doctor now?
career somewhat. Why doesn't he just magic them better?
Surely not. He's going to be like Luke Skywalker. He's going to be Mark Hamill, who will forever be popping up in 40 years' time. Will be popping up in dodgy English sketch shows as Harry Potter.
Sorry, he's going to be in dodgy. Will you learn to speak before you do these videos?
Too fast. He's going to pop up in dodgy British sketch shows doing Harry Potter skits in 40 years' time. And just like Mark Hamill popping up in that Jay and Silent Bob movie as Mark Hamill from Star Wars.
And The Simpsons as Mark
Hamill from Star Wars.
Mark Hamill is an incredible voice actor.
For
those of you who don't know, he's done other
I was signing off my video, gosh darn it!
So love Mark Hamill, and he might be in the new Star Wars movies. Oh, post in the comments, what do you reckon? Do you reckon
I'm getting to those in another video later.
Or not awesome. Well, do it anyway
video.
Now.
Okay.
You know. And
leave a comment in the thing below about the new. How about Princess Leia as a Disney princess?
And just post lots of things saying Joss Whedon should direct the new Star Wars saga.
Joss Whedon should direct everything ever.
Because if you do that, maybe someone will pay attention. Because they might just stumble across this dry time video.
I started posting my videos on StumbleUpon, so that's
a thing.
That's StumbleUpon.
Wow,
Have you not been on StumbleUpon?
I'm so into the internet.
It's like Reddit and StumbleUpon.
I'm not on Reddit either.
Oh, okay. They're pretty sweet. That's where you just find random stuff.
Yeah, it's now 16 and a half minutes long.
16 and a half minutes long. Thanks for watching! Dom Giles, out!
Bye!